Good morning, class. Today is Monday, September 28th. Okay, question of the day. Class meeting at 8:45. Please be on time. We have a long one this morning. We have a lot to get through. The science notebook, the Swingers Part 3, is going to be posted around 8:15, or it's actually already posted. You need to make sure that you have that already open into a new tab. We're going to be graphing our results. And so we need to have that open into a new tab so that we're ready to go into it when we start our meeting. With that said, so you all had a different size string, a different size swinger. So you need to make sure that you know what the length was and how many swings. So that way when I call out the length, whoever has it will tell me who they are and how many swings. Okay, so that's that. Now, if you have a few minutes, maybe you can play around because I know that there's a way to do a split screen on all of our devices, which basically that means that we can have the Zoom open like on half the computer, and on the other half of the screen we can have our Google Classroom or our science notebook. So that way we can see them both at the same time. And work in them at the same time. So I know that on a Mac, if you go up into the left-hand corner, there's like three little colored buttons. There's a little tiny green one. If you hold on it and then let go, it's going to move your screen a little smaller, and then you can move it over or use little arrows to make it smaller. So you can do that. If you're on a Chromebook, I know that you press Alt, A-L-T, and then there's two bracket buttons and you press them at the same time and it'll make the screen smaller. So right now you might just have one screen, but with the Zoom, we're going to have two screens. So if you have some time, you might want to try to play around with that. All right, small groups today at 10:30. We have Izzy, Juliana, Danny, Joseph, David, and Robbie. So make sure you're on time for that. Make sure you come to that meeting. We're going to go over our personal narratives. So if you don't make it to the meeting and you go to a different meeting, then you're just taking time away from everybody else because we have a short amount of time. So remember that. I sent out notes to a lot of you. I sent them in the stream, and maybe they didn't say your name, but if you get something that says, I can still see your background. You need to color a little bit more. That is directly to you, and it's also within your coloring project comments. I need you to make any changes by tomorrow because tomorrow is when we are going to paint. All right, so make sure you have that ready. All right, everybody, I will see you at 8:45.